Hi guys, it's me, Berry Babe, checking in. It is 10:45 Friday night. I am back in Rockville, Maryland. My daughter put me through the ringer today. We got up, had breakfast. I enjoyed it. I ate a lot. I was 141.8 this morning. Um, but I'll tell you more about that in a minute. So we ate breakfast and then we headed into across town, and my husband had accidentally, she's on Florida Avenue Northeast, he had put Florida Avenue Northwest in, so it took us a little bit longer to get there than we had planned. So we picked her up and hauled in all the stuff for birthday and all the stuff for Halloween, and she kind of opened everything, and then we went to, there's an REI store, which is a, no, yeah, what did we do? I guess that's what we did next. It's a outfitter, and so I tried on backpacks. Oh God, I found one I really liked. I tried on, I said 10, she said not that many, but in order to really try them on, you put weights in them. So I had like 8 pounds and 10 pounds in them. So I'm hefting them around on my back and which ones fit, and on your whatever. Non-scale Victory, and I have a video, but I can't put it in here because otherwise if I use iMovie, it'll disappear. I have to go into computer and make it private, and I don't have my computer. But the non-scale Victory was, I put on the backpack and it has pads on your hips and then it snaps around your waist. Snap! I didn't even have to let it out. Didn't need an extension. I snapped it and nothing hung over. Whoa, it was like, blew my mind. So after I tried several, I went back and made my daughter take a video of me snapping it to share. Well, the first time I couldn't get it snapped because I had the thing upside down. And the second time I got it snapped, but I got my shirt caught. So I made her do it the third time, but she was laughing so hard that I said, I promised that I said, I will send you a copy if you film me one more time. She had to put it on the edge of the table to film because she was laughing so hard. She said, oh, I said, okay, if you do number 3, I will email this to you, because she said, well, are you going to send me a copy of this so we can play it at your funeral? Oh, nice, kid, nice. I was what, 38 when she came home, so I'm an old mom. She's just turning 26. So my weight was down today, which amazed me, but 2 days in a row I took 2 water pills because of the swelling. And I should have known better, because this afternoon, after hefting, I had multiple dizzy spells to the point where it was like starts here and it just goes up. And I had one at the store, and there was a nice young man helping me who really knew his stuff. And he said, well, where are your hips? I said, I don't know, because you know, I'm straight. I don't have any hips. He says, well, may I touch you? Yeah. He says, okay, I don't know, he felt, they're right here. Okay. So it's like, I was glad he could feel them, right? So then he measured from here, from certain vertebrae down to, I don't know where my hip bones were again or whatever, but it's like, may I touch you? Oh, please, please. No, I didn't do that. But then I had a dizzy spell while I was standing there. We had this table and we had all these backpacks out, and it was like, oh, just give me a minute. I'm never passed out, but it's just like that wave that comes up. And he said, well, we have a place over here you can sit down. I said, no, I couldn't make it over there to sit down. So then we left, and what did we do? We decided to go to Union Station. She's very close to Union Station because they have a food court in the basement and they have all different kinds. And my youngest is a Bojangles fan and they have a Bojangles there. She likes the ham sandwiches. So, and we were able to sit there and nobody cared if we sat that long, and it was pretty close to her campus. So then we went back and went to her soccer game, but we found a wonderful parking space. My husband has a handicap sticker. He was wearing down because he doesn't walk very well. He needs a knee replacement, but he's very, very heavy and can't get one. And he has severe arthritis. So he stayed in the car while we went to the REI Outfitter store. And we made it, we got a good, just the last good parking space next to where the soccer game was at her college. And we made it as far, she's a lifeguard and she has keys to the sports center, so we went to the bathroom in there. And then we just sat outside that at the end of the field and watched the game from there. And I had multiple scary waves of lightheadedness. So I was drinking water and it occurred to me that I'd had some episodes a little while ago where I had kind of done the same thing. I hadn't learned. So she went into the sports building and found me a Gatorade. Now, I have never drunk a regular Gatorade, all that sugar. I said to her, this is not anything special to drink, but I drank it, and little by little, it helped with the lightheadedness. So I've got some bone broth cooking in the room, and I have some magnesium, and I have my potassium. Instead of taking one Sunday when we leave, I'll take a potassium tonight, and then my last one tomorrow, and my husband has some magnesium and I'll take some of that. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be okay. We won't be wandering, we won't be walking, I hope, tomorrow. She has, they're having a Shakespeare festival, it's their homecoming, and she has two 2-hour blocks where she has to lead people around and show them. They have something extraordinary about Shakespeare, something or other. I don't know, she told me, but I didn't quite get it. But she has to do from 2 to 4 and 6 to 8, and she wanted to know if we could go out after 8 o'clock. Well, we just got home and it was dark, and oh my God, my husband A doesn't like to drive after dark, and B, we're coming from the east side of DC all the way across to northwest Rockville, Maryland, and in the dark, and it's like traffic circles and you can't see, and sorry, it was nasty. And he said, well, we're not going out tomorrow night, so we're going to see if we can get into, for her break, the 2 hours between her shifts. She eats protein bars and drinks protein, and she doesn't get to the cafeteria all that much, and she has all these food credits left over that are going to go to waste. So I said, why don't I see if she can get us in for dinner in that 2 hours, and then we'll leave around 6. It may be dark, but it shouldn't hopefully be super late night kind of dark, because that was not fun. Took us a long time to get home. Not fun. So I'm pooped. Yeah. And it's been a nice day. My daughter, when we were in the REI, it was just the two of us, and she is a backpack girl. She rock climbs and ice climbs, and when she comes home from college, she brings 3 backpacks, and she's only 5 feet. Barely 5 feet, and so she's a backpack aficionado. So she was showing me how you lean over and pull, and doing this and doing that, and when she was filming me, she was laughing, and she said, "Oh, I've missed this." Now my daughter can be kind of stoic, and she is very ADHD, does not like hugs. She has sensory things, you know. So the physical, she never has. Her favorite place to be when she was a baby was laying in the middle of the floor with everybody around her. And I always let her be the one to decide. Grandma would say, give me a hug, my husband's mother. And she'd just look at him. She's Guatemalan, she's got an old soul. She'd just look. I said, you have to ask. So she'd say, can I have a hug? And Katie give her a hug. So the card I got her has it, like I think I told you, a beagle, and you open it up and it has hug. And I said, I'm trying. So she said, I've missed this. And I said, well, we could get you an air mattress and then I can fly up here and stay with you in the dorm. Because it's the expense of the hotel that's so awful. Airfare is like less than $300 from where we are here round trip. She says, that's okay. I don't miss you that much. But just the fact that she no longer sees me as a total inconvenience, even though, yeah, I have the wallet, but still, I think she's come to appreciate us as people. And I'm not sure I ever really did that with my mother. So she had said to me, why am I so antisocial? How did the two of you, have me that's so antisocial? And tonight I said, because as we were sitting there, people were coming and going and they were schmoozing with her. And I said, honey, you're not antisocial, you're just selective. She's not one to go up to a group and say, hey, I'm Katie, what's going on? But if it's someone she feels is worth her time, then because you only got so many energy points, and I guess she doesn't want to be bothered. I said there's a phrase that says something about won't suffer fools, something like that. Yeah, that's my daughter, and I tend to be that way, but I'll play around a little bit before I just kind of find a way to avoid you. So I'm sorry this has just jumped around. I'm back in the fitness room. I just really wanted to vlog, although I'm so tired. I look so rough this morning. These are not the same jeans from yesterday. You know what I realized is that when you have especially stretch jeans and you take them out of the dryer, they fit well. After you sit in the car and wear them all day long, they just hang all over. So I was looking at wearing those back home again. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I have a pair of my black stretchy pants I just may put on to wear home. So anyway, that's all I have for now. I've been trying to watch vlogs. I have not had a minute to respond to anybody. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go put my headphones on and crawl into bed. And if you vlog today, I'll be watching, and I'll try to catch up when I get home if you don't get a response from me. So bye for now.